Abusia mayemu bibia kwa aba na yemfa mbra mega TV and platform we eso. Abusia se many IGP Dampare Inspector General of Police mini Dampare enka honorably no enka may resign as IGP because so far so good. She say me di ma so to form na me tie de kwa. Ami say allegedly no Dampare eye bibi ewusumase and ono ntie nani abra onama o seeking for another term in office. What you say? Ayasemo. Na me gidi yesi era John Mahama washeda ena odine ni ehwe na wonima bi ho. Opeso no ankasa bra oba bontin na honorably no utimi edi ne dwumadie to honom se obi foforo ento aso. Na Kweku Annan kiremu a in fact murdering bi akoso. Killings bi akoso a ye Nigerian citizen and asa killing etimi koso. Ni na Dampare under his control and sa niema ne koso. Kweku Annan the information na babontin. Meme yakọ akotie ensem ni bi. Sanso na Kweku Annan wetimi information bi akati across a odiama Frank Anodompre MP for Nsawoma Dwajiri. Ochiremu a the subaya ode na dine niema bi a oye no parliament on deserve say yede the prefix honorable beka ho. Eni kwan say de beka ne din ho. Abusunya ensem wei eni ensem bi akeka ho. Ena Kweku Annan edi ato edwa. Bra na odi the front line dwumadi ni eba anase oye front line dwumadi ni ewo CTV my CTV GH television na eso eti bempese mekasa bebre di yanko na yanko tie nsem no bi said Justice Kweku Annan osika ne nsem esifaye na yekoba na yenso yedi na kai na ebeto aso. Meso so be subscribe to your channel no ado comment atum da wa like dwumadi na wa share na foforo enye bia hwe adaroma oye ne samaya na bibia etimi akoso wano edi amaye ewo yem platform we eso etimi mpese mekasa bebre yenko na yenko ti Justice Kweku Annan semo di tu dwa edifa Inspector General of Police Yewra George Akufu Dampare ne ho eni Frank Anodompre nso nsem bia eboboba no yenko ne yenko ti nse no yakoba na kai na ebeto aso nyankopon enkoso a enhira obibia
amane die bi wo ha na omra na ombeje. Now tonight politics of today begins with Honorable Frank Anodompre urging his party supporters to stand up in readiness to support one another, to beat up NDC party supporters wherever fights will break up. Honorable Anodompre, the temptation to resist to call some of our members of parliament the word honorable. Honorable it's honorable. And do not let the age come. And honorable. Case closed. But then again, let me put an emphasis on this. An emphasis is mine. I have often time, and I make say the word honorable is for the aristocrats. Okay, Monte. Huh? Mo pain kunya. Mo pain kunya. Mo suso mu minimum. Bo nipa minimum say. Wo penu ne humi aje. Mo biri mo ho from the 8th parliament. Ebedru the 9th parliament. Mo gusu biri mo ho. Nti still mo pa say Kweku metina aha. Na me frɛ mo den honorable members of parliament. Hello folks. You think so? My inability to call you honorable. Na me di be frɛ beka say Kweku manye ne timo de me privilege wana me pa ba ho de da. Awurade yes. Me pe privileges wa ba na me nya abre, me nya akwan. So me say the word honorable is for the aristocrats, and the aristocrats are not here. They are not in this country. Mimi won't be a parliament. Well, no. No. Many is a politician, both MPP and this many is some. But at the same time, may I say, I haven't seen one of them there. The aristocrats are there in London. Another impressive. NPP supporters, get ready. A brother who see ye brim NDC MPP Nibiano, Munya ready. Muslim Kambom, prepare. Enti one kasa mumisamu. No setting on my way, Ghana on my way. You are setting this country on fire for whatever reason, I don't know. Now, Ebria ya to abewia ye His Excellency John Mahama Must. Oman penny, oh, one penny wasam John. Beman nyam for come and pen. Me pay na me bo ammonia coupon set. John Mahama His Excellency, ni ministers no. One benya subra no machine say papa no. What is so grandma? No me boy John Mahama me deliver. That is all my prayer. And on an Wednesday, maybe the month yasino. Oh, Kweku Annan is set. Me set to doom. Me say. Who name their work can't. So, no me boama papa waiting discharging the responsibilities as he said on the campaign platform. Ye real, ye shempuntuo, aye beba, ni ya kwe ni ye bedidi. Politics na mo ye no. Gidi nkote ban kranti nkotokuro ensirada a mo twetwe no. What do you call him? Ghana niye. Enti enye mo fe. Enye ye nika. Sa de atie. Ni ye na ya sorry. We fa boka, we fa pie, we fa ne, ye na ye koye ye betimye ye. Ni ye nyanu adua ne ye di keke, ye bedidi ni ya nom, ne ya dane ya so ne nya atare we, bi ne ya hye keke. Eno ano, bibia ni ho biemo. Mo se mo mpe a nation such as this, a nation that is seen all over the world. Ghana, we are located in the middle belt. Ghana, this small country, a small atom. It's located in the middle of the world. And then the global world proud Ghana as a gateway to Africa and as a beacon of democracy. Mumpewi, you don't. We are the epicenter of the world. In decision makings around the world, Ghana is being invited. We are a member of the UN Security Council. We are part of the UN Charter. At least, at least. Me wafa kura kudi secretary mani ye eyora Kweku Annan kudi secretary general mani ye o my kiti ti wo yo anya Nigeria o anya Burkina anya South Africa anya Zimbabwe anya Ghana we are a member of the UN Security Council and the UN Charter. We are not proud of this. What we are proud of is say ya to abewie nsekan kotokuro nsrada ye ntwetwe ho ne ye ho basabasa sawo ho. But then again, guess what? The sad part of all that I'm saying is that when these politicians tell you to go and do this, by the time he or she ends his or her statement, one leg of his or hers is at the airport. Family members in this is what they want to engage you and I to spend the rest of our time in. America and I say in Kotan Ukoji Dane. One way over the Momo. Nian so one is Yanshanian to Tony Momme. Aha, and your crabeshe. Keke, ye bedi di keke, ye di, ye num, ye di, baby, ye bedi biane, ye benum di bisa, namneade. Umpe na penny. Oh, producers in the morning now. Umpe na Kufuoka and us so on my out team. Ma fe no me ade e mema fe bibia ye kam wo memu ha hwese wo mo e wa ma no ne ba o memu a wo mu chilia ya no eduru be ko mu nti mo person be cover because enti sa ho de okwo chile wen fa e wo snow num look at these snowflakes okwo chile wen enti mu mpe we wo man we mu enyenye ewia ojatana we a esi e boy wo ni mebim but mo se mo mpe politicians will. Our politicians are privileged with all manners of laws. Our politicians are more endowed with a lot of opportunities. You and I do not have it. And guess what? They are taking the political expediency out of these privileges to be what? To be fooling and to misbehave stupidly and sheepishly. And they want us to zip our lip and gloss our eyes over it. How dare you guys? How dare you? I don't have that privilege. My viewer perhaps don't have that privilege. You, a member of parliament, who was that privilege, you know. And to privilege, I want to say, who be engaged and see you could say to trust me, you prepare. Now, they be a man because Ghana, ya say Busiaba, ya say Busiaba Kumau. From the north, south, east, and west, we are a family. If you don't know, we are. Look at us, me south. My life now, I lived when I was growing up. At the tender age, I grew up all my life now in the northern region. Yes. And I take my northern brothers and sisters very seriously. Because when I'm turning with my family, my parents. Obiso etna yawo nord nabi o yawo sa nord nano ewa Accra ha onim north ho Accra any base Kumasi any base Koforidua any base. We are all one people. Why politician in the name of your this politicking you want to continue to divide and destroy us? 32 years we continue to destroy. Ye guso wo entumi nya banche body no anaye. Take a listen to another Dampare talking to NPP folks. Listen.
Now, for to say NPP before, and now say NPP ni any NDC ni ekwa. Bua NPP ni no na yembu NDC ni no. We are giving the EC 1 week. 1 week, 7 days. The EC must come and declare our candidate as the winner of the national election. If the NDC led by Mahama Yariga will not be reasonable, no matter said, based on all the evidence available, the winner, no more margin somebody to trust them, they will continue. You are not going to allow the EC to collect. The IGP against Obey Shahai na Nkofwe Akofwe di Nkwasiasam someone. We will continue to demonstrate. So we are MPP ni mapa. Now we to say MPP 4 and now say MPP ni any NDC ni ekwa. Bua MPP ni no na yembu NDC ni no. We are giving the EC 1 week. 1 week, 7 days. The EC must come and declare our candidate as the winner of the national election. If the NDC led by Mahama Yariga will not be reasonable, no matter said, based on all the evidence available, the winner, no more margin somebody to trust them, they will continue. You are not going to allow the EC to collect. The IGP against Obey Shahai na Nkofwe Akofwe di Nkwasiasam someone. We will continue to demonstrate.
Folks, this man is your member of parliament for Nsawam Adreju constituency. He's called Frank Dampare. Assembly, how many weeks now? I think barely about 2 weeks ago. And I said this, that no, tradition is tradition. We should not and may not and cannot alter tradition. On one hand, let tradition be like DBA said. Politics obeto traditional. Yes. Religion obeto tradition. into what to traditional sarama enye. Kyerɛ sɛ wohwɛ yɛn memu ha ɔbaa any kwan according to and all tribes ɛwɔ Ghana na saa na ɛteɛ baako kura inu a ɛwɔ exceptional sɛ ɔbaa betumi edi bɛrima atɛm openly say so unu ukunu wɔ dɛm na ɔbɛdi di ukunu na ɔdi ukunu bɛyɛ a soft punching bag that's okay with you there alright if you want to use your husband as what a rack to mop the floor hey man that's your point that's your own way I ain't coming through nobody comes through it's about you and your husband but publicly say bia mu adwumam corporate organization we say nebia oni ukunu na ɛwɔ hɔ and then openly subject your husband to ridicule no it's untenable enunti ene emu bi ne yɛka sɛ maame hard castle na mo fence bisa no ne anodom pray ya no hɔ I condemn sadia mokai yeah. Then again I went further to state say we will take another prayer to the cleanest. It will be when another prayer comes at crossroads with something that borders on the whole nation. Ebini. So long. Most me kind when Timian keeping who you another prayer is caught in the crossfire. Now urging MPP supporters who are not just MPP, they are Ghanaians. To crash the NDC. NDC for NDC for they are also what Ghanaians. One also another pen when ye sebe na a year can say a you when you're Burkina Faso where Ghanaian. And another pen but to say NDC ni MPP crash. Na we take moje shegu ye brimbi bie wu ebie prepra ye di dem na not don prete parliament or not a parliament or near king fanese in so madrejiri ho the constituency or nipa be say e nipa be say dia dunum ana say dunsia ana say wo mu na atore am ana don pre obekọ fie bia mu na wakọ sorry sorry na emfo bia kra emma back no eno na obekọ akoye oh say meaning how within face I don't know. But on the flip side of life, folks, tonight, I mean, yeah, it's serious. So Fridays is the science so MMU kakra. Yes. I did be cause to Kenya. I'm a Kenya man in Abrepa. Yes. Me yesho se Ghana bit me akoswa. Something is happening in Kenya. And he said, Kenya man in ya breach say a man wo Kenya no. Twitwa a man na tedua. Me koka no ro amaka man kan yi. Enso ye kasa wo. MCA sad your friend is saying Kenya man no twitwa e mema no ade na sense mema no enantem no your friend is saying mun kan kire me. No, I want my viewers give me the name to say it. Something is not adding up here in this country. And Madi and your friend is saying, who can we treat more about can say and Madi? But what kind of brofunwa amani ho? Nemo semeko kan wo mi ameka semu aye me mother tongue. No me kan hey Kweku menyamane. Ayi then o man we nipa we no. Can you imagine? The same man na him one. Akufo-Addo koka de wo enchenchen no mienu no. Hwa no na mfimfi de ni wantimi anka. Enti the same ho no your friend is saying Kenya man no take charge of a man na wo Kenya na e wo mo de no. Menim say nti o mo yesa. Mo be man all sorts of names. Kweku don suro hwan tedua no na banin nara ewonidin wo ho. Oh, obi say me spell it. It starts with K-O-T what? The rest of it better then. T what? Debbie. Me spell it keke. D me spelling the same. Okay, you spell it with three more. O K Okay. Yanko Kenya, Yanko Shadibia Kosu, folks, take a listen to this.
Over the past 2 weeks, a silent war has been declared in Nyeri County. A war pitting men against women as well as husbands against wives. At least 2 women in the central Kenyan county last week chopped off the genital organs of their men, causing a stir across the country.
Ni nani atawaoa wasichana wa Nyeri? Mimi naona pengine ni roho baya iko hapa.
And now an enterprising businessman in Nairobi's Koinange Street has seemingly come up with an ingenious way of ensuring men keep their genitals safe in the event of a disagreement with their women. He has invented an anti-chopping gear, a metallic wear which prevents the genitals from any harm, but seemingly comfortable to sleep and sit in, a good option for the men in fear of an attack.
Nilipoona hii mambo ya Nyeri natendeka, wanaume kukatwa siri zao za mali pao pa nyeti, nikaona kwamba nikitenza kitu kama hii niwe kwa display, itaanza kuwapatia wanaume kwamba wanaanza kujikinga mali yao.
Bare Apio says demand for his gear is slowly picking up.
Na watu wamependelea sana. Hata nimepata order nyingi sana, wanaume wanataka kununua kitu kama hii ili waitumie nyumbani kwao.
Curious shoppers have been flocking Apio's shop to catch a glimpse of the intriguing invention. But what exactly do they think about the gear?
Nikiona hii nafikiria to the dangerous women of Nyeri.
This is not a very bad idea. You should get one, and when you go drinking and when you come back and you black out, at least you know you're protected. Your private parts are not going to be cut off.
I think this was just for fun. I don't think anyone should do this. As in, it's insane, it's weird.
A customer seeking to purchase the gear has to place an order and have his measurements taken. The gadget should be worn on top of other clothing to make it a bit more comfortable. It comes with a padlock too, to ensure total security. But one has the discretion on where to keep the key. Apio is shocked by the attention created by his new innovation, with one piece going for 1,200 shillings. Whether it's a fact or fiction, it's hoped that the device will bring a big relief to the endangered men in Nyeri. Abika Hodhia, K24 Evening Edition.
Great. Folks, we're back. When they are to Kenya, as usual, a man for the spellings number. Na spellings no the ban e bi tro mo de KOT. KOT. To be born saying. Mo say Kenya ho no why busy o. So memma na ekoda so mutimi den. Ombo modern ana omobo ade no ho ban de ade hyehye ho padlock de dem nim ne ade padlock o padlock demu a che say ayesa enough fan kakra bi ase papa de be si na enkoyie so padlock edi dem minim why. Yeah, that's quite serious, isn't it? Yes, padlock edi dem o man fa padlock antumu a ebe nsmp. Now Adebi Kosuo Cocoa Board, and we need to look at what is going on at Cocoa Board tonight. Now, I want the incoming CEO, Dr. Randy Abbey, to take note of this. Something is going on at Cocoa Board. The ex-chief executive of Cocoa Board made some staff to resign and form a company into seedling of cocoa. They were awarding themselves into millions of dollars during Nana Addo Akufo-Addo's administration. A tender has been opened just last week, and same business has been awarded to Joe Forson. Joe Forson, a lead person for these two companies, Afarenik and Kumak. And the expiry dates of this just awarded contract is 2027. Now, also what it means is that we are still dealing with Boahin Edu and his fraudulent people. He created the 10 companies that bidded for the contract and price to lower price. Adebia air koso cocoa board no ehumpa. And we have one eye and one leg there. This is a developing story, folks. You follow story to its logical conclusion. Just said the chief executive officer, friend is saying, Cocoa Board, former director. Reporter Mensaka Waiter said, Wama Cocoa Board in Pennyfubi are resigning free, a drumaconum. Wama wo, and no more resigning, Wama sign abe creative companies, and as our companies, no more sign the Abba Cocoa Board, say, Yen Samberden, and bear award contract and femom. And a contract near bear awarding in number 3. Sa companies in microphone officials no move no resign. Woma kriya so yasin award contract in their mom. Billions of dollars, millions of dollars. Folks, this is very scary. Very. Ehumpa. Next I say I used to kukufu football bi no mobile ho. I sa friend saying I CEO no kra mo friend former CEO no the Dampare. Fa odin bra. Oh, I didn't I friend example Joseph, yes, Honorable Joseph Boahin. At the end of the day, no, kwa walk on untiminko sedeo. Inti I say all kono we ja in chima bebre the remnants bebre wo ho. And it just one person mudi lutu or mine national security, Mr. Osman, mama mweni nko ho ye. Cocoa Board, yeah, we are following this story. And again, my big brother Randy. Mweni enko ho ye Cocoa Board papa and it's a developing story. We are hoping say yeah a lot ebebre na Marsha said there is he at here folks obi sending message be message be na send or say bro good evening, do you still call these people honorable indeed honorable na make no the word honorable the aristocrats any ever from us I'm also one person by aristocrats yes entire no BBP now yemra next story in so again tonight the frontline sharp lenses focus on the Inspector General of Police Dr. George Kweku Dampare caught in a huge allegations of the death of 7 Nigerian suspects in Ghana custody, plus more. Folks, reporting the Guihan. IGP, yes, sir. The kind of what you saw, sir. IGP, yes, sir. We try. Yeah. There were lots of admirations and respect. Emma, the Inspector General of Police, but baby, I know my economy, Mr. IGP. Now, Brad report team, or say, outrage over IGP Dampare's alleged role in the deaths of Nigerian suspects in Ghanaian custody. The Muntin ye, and again, before I start, I put this to the doorstep of the IGP. Say, Mr. IGP, me paucho, let the PR department of Ghana Police Service come to my studio, come and sit here, talk to us, or issue a rejoinder, anything, BRA, a rejoinder, press statement, press release, anything to clear the image of the Ghana Police. Because I think, sir, the image of the Ghana Police has been in bad waters for far too long. No, IGP, your administration has been in a bad press. I say message, my viewers, I'm all Saudi Arabia. All viewers in Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Kuwait, and Kosomokaya, Kwesi Pratkumo, Azerbaijan, Kwesi 2 countries are honor Kwesi eta visit pa Kosomokaya, and Azerbaijan, yo Muso Amuo, New York City. You two chamamuya. Now listen. I see a bombshell report alleges that the Inspector General of Police of Ghana, Dampare, has been implicated in the extrajudicial killings of 8 Nigerians in Ghana. Sources close to the president of Nigeria claim to have fully briefed him on the disturbing incident, which has sent shock waves across the West Africa sub-region. The information reveals a pattern of uncooperative behavior of IGP Dampare towards Nigerian government requests for information on the killings, raising serious questions about his undiplomatic conduct towards the Nigerian government. The Assembly Kokanina said, Topaya Kesibia Tuasa Topaya no, Emunsem Efa IGP home. Now, Assembly Nana said, Nigerians, Bia, one mumba or memu ya makumaku and song. Sa Nigerian nationals, IGP Ashe, Wumina, allegation can say the IGP no, will come sa Nigerians in. Now, source nature said, right and nature said, Assembly could do Nigerian president in a while. One more said, Ghana Police Service, IGP. Obeba na wabebo man semi nti asebia koso ya IGP ni ready say obema mo cooperation. Now, between Ghana and Nigeria, ade we betimi spark a diplomatic row. But omo say the IGP no ne undiplomatic arrangement say ebema Nigerians ni nyom ho ntia no esopa say onye ready say obedi say adwuma no. Na eno na ma sub region no mpenifo no bebre ate say IGP ekum nationals ni bi Nigerian nationals na entwa yie. Ti o say some incontrovertible information emanating from source close to the president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, indicates that the president has been fully briefed about the killing of 8 Nigerians, including a pregnant woman. In Ghana, the killings were reportedly carried out the killings were reportedly carried out under the express instructions of IGP Dampare, who has consistently displayed an uncooperative attitude towards the Nigerian government. Request for details on the murders of its citizens. One more said, Assembly to Nigerian president in the war. Na fi say nipa yi enson ya yekumomu yi IGP yankasa en wo ma instructions say mummo say nipa ni na etu na munkunkumom na yekumom nso na omo twen Nigerian government ni twen say IGP obey krado no waba momedi asemi ho anamotu IGP ni ready. The killings of these Nigerians and IGP Dampare's subsequent refusal to provide information to the Nigerian government were among the reasons for Dampare's recent visit to Nigeria, during which he sought to impress upon President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to lobby His Excellency President John Mahama to allow him to continue serving as IGP, received a very cold response from the Nigerian government. Now, what we say, Nanya Dampare ako Nigeria akodi nkomo bi ho na saa nkomo na okodi ni na saa Nigerians nson ya enum ya yekumomi ni na aka ho na ma okoho na okoye ne nkomodi ni mu ana omdidi wie no afi oye na dwen se oni Nigerian president no Bola Tinubu bedi nkomo se na wahwe se nche omwa no na John Mahama ensan emfa ni si akonwa so as the IGP but Nigerian president no antwe ama no. The killing of these Nigerians and IGP Dampare according to this incontrovertible information, Dampare was described by some members of the inner circles of the Nigerian government as an extremely dangerous person who arbitrarily and extrajudicially eliminates suspected Nigerian armed robbers arrested in Ghana.
Enti we nsema George Akufu Dampare efane ho a Kweku Annan Kweku Annan odi ababetu edwa. Ai Ghana ha se aha ibedwo pa de. Ampo chama wuntumi mobodi unyanye but ne kra boto. Mi ai ne mhwe video bi ana ojina London ana wakase haya na o share abrabo ase ho na o sha ase ana okobrechi first ne ho na oprapra na yemide se chema wuntumi kasa nsem no. On the more serious note no, chema wuntumi any MPP amanyuku no anye so muntu kwanyo. Even Ghana mpanyfo, most of them, about 99.99% to kwanyo. And omunim said things are being done in the western part of the world. Omunim said the way niema isitie ewo amanoni abrochiri. But yes, still, human being like Chairman Wuntumi, human being like Abua Papua next to Uzubempa, human being like MPP gurus, even NDC for Kwabiwom, they will go and witness all those beautiful things in abroad, and yes, still, they will come to this country and destroy our water bodies with galamsey. Chama Wuntumi nam ena okasa. I hey na mishasi o hanum efio na hey na me pro ene chema wuntumi ko hon wo hu munsu de we sitie wuntumi ene okopie wo London wo hu de wo munsu sitie sa ena Ghana sa na omoye omo no ma nka ko ye be comfortable a wote ho no mumpeso beba ene chema wuntumi adwana ko hye aburuchiri because ni party number so. This is the kind of thing another be amikano when an amikano. Say udi chama wuntumachi uye food soldier na okodi nkwasi asense bi na okuwu owukwa ene omulusu leshi okwa abruchiri omunwini ya nko beko omulusu okọ enti ade na kire se onisika. He has the money and sika nso wo no ede no nyai ya taxpayers money sika eno mowia. Enka chama wuntumi awo no okọ ya mo kan say Bible school we ya na woni dwumadi sebi aburu sebi nyado enka se Bible school nye sebi ye I have with the greatest of respect, with all due respect, okọ Bible school we ana sebi onye hu de oye nti owura we eye den ekuhia ne bofo ewura ala nkodwo kiramanten edi nkomo kire no ema ala nso ampa odini wura MPP amanyuko no mu ene all of a sudden chama wuntumi enye sika chama wuntumi enya mpempem so because of dirty politics obeye even the godfather called in the party no ene won recognize no ala nkodwo kiramanten enam so ena chama wuntumi enya achefa ewa MPP mu bi ene chama wuntumi emfa ala nyehwe. Such an ungrateful person. Such an ungrateful person. Inti yenyiwa ya yense udi. Si anyima ye ense midi yana mayo bonya yu kayo. Maye biama o bonya yu kayo. Kwame Nkrumah tikasi ni nyungwe. Wati ase. Inti adia ekoso no. Ose Ghana ni bia hu se amanuni ya mfayiti ento no so because onye pilo onye sunye. That is why I mega mito no me se ye to abama o se brana be the president brana be minister brana be MP brana be say ni say na adwuma no wanya I will whip you in the lie. Make sure say you follow the procedure by criticizing you constructively. That is why ye moving your hand on my debia ye kasa. Debia ne ye kasa. Ye John Mahama Obayi, mom se mega me kasasa, even when appointees been one amount person be your modi. Whom you about or case, it demands legal process. I no correct. It means solicit we father appointee, especially Jemensa, the electoral commissioner, and even IGP, no, unless you follow what a legal procedure, a legal process. And I can boldly tell you, say you are John Mahama Must already there. He has every right to do so because the law is there for him to follow. The procedures, the process are there for him to follow. And then if he wants to fire or sack this guy, IGP, he can do it as soon as possible. It's more my fire no excuse and for my papa. But me, I thought, and I said me, I know say, or ye be very, 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 important. Washeda na woman yes and washeda na way in any shed you may be. Say be a watching be or monko case or the kufa don't time any ye papa nedi. But then on one cassa edin home beba na yet ya boss woman. It way and sema ekoso. To Kweku Annan on for vying for say be IGP and munya botre because bibia eba wanimbre mu said the osenka for kind or see bibia wanimbre set biano. Even when John Mahama didn't sack him, he will be sacked. And I'm pretty sure say no question will be he will be exposed. The cup will be full. He will be exposed big time until let's all pray and see what will happen. Nti wei nsɛm Kweku Annan so de besom ye Nyankopɔn nkoso a ehira me ma me che ba for hwem fi United States of America ma me Nyankopɔn hira wo ma me Nyankopɔn yo kese papa New York na wo me ma me we bi nso hwem fi UK Nyankopɔn hira me ma me papa ene obi bi ahwe mega TV no abusua Nyankopɔn hira wo ene ye wo new week Nyankopɔn wa na ne wo ye bia no etimi nkoso mfa ma makra bye bye.